Hello everybody! It is Thursday night and it is stream time. And we are playing The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which we started last last Thursday, where I proceeded to get like absolutely silly levels of brave. Too brave while playing it, and almost got really spooked. But we didn't get spooked, so it was good. Yeah, we're a detective. We received a letter, I think, from Ethan Carter, or to look for Ethan Carter. I'm not entirely sure, but basically, we go around. We find these so far murder scenes, and we find all the clues. We put the murder scene kind of back the way it was, and then we're able to see different parts of the scene. And we recreate what happened, and then we see a playthrough of the scene. So we're trying to solve, a couple different things and see what's going on. As far as I can tell, it seems like Ethan's family, they think that Ethan went into, this, haunted house next door, and that he awoke something called the Sleeper. And then after that, it seems like, I don't know, maybe they're, possessed by something, but then they start trying to, sacrifice Ethan. I guess they think that if they sacrifice him, the Sleeper won't come after them. I don't know, it's a little bonkers. But we'll get back into it. So let me switch on over to our game screen. I'm up in the corner, up in that corner.
Red Creek Valley.
Oh.
The first you walked into, and with any luck, walked out of. But the other darkness was deeper, stickier, unknowable. And it wanted me to leave.
Okay. So we had just finished the section in the mine, and I guess it saved us right before we left. So hang on just a second here. I'm gonna bump that voice right on up. Our narrator has an incredibly deep, quiet voice. I tried to readjust the sound levels to what we had last time. Right, let me just double check that I'm... No, maybe we're through the thing. Hang on. Oh, okay, there we go. So we were just coming out of the mines this way. There we go. And then the one thing I need to also do is bump on down that sensitivity, take off the head bob, smooth that camera, I think. Okay. That way I make people and myself a little less motion sick. Perfect. Alright. So, we just left the mines. Oh! Okay. So we're down... Okay. Aha. Alright, so initially when we came in this game, we came across the top of this dam and up to the house up there. So now it looks like we're at the bottom. This is, I guess, where all the water is coming through and we're generating power and stuff. Okay. What's up top here? 1901. I cannot read what it says. Okay. I guess let's go over to this house or building. I don't know if it's a house necessarily. It looks like it's... This is one where we said it looks like it's transferring power. Yeah. Oh wait, was there a door on this side? Should probably go in. Inspect. A wall-mounted case. Axe-shaped discoloration. Fire axe cabinet? Could be. Axe. Okay, we gotta go find the axe. It's in a room next to a rug. Next to a big old spot of blood. And next to a desk. Okay, that's probably where someone had been murdered. Also, I think last time I had the brightness bumped just a tad. Perfect. Just because some of the scenes in this game are incredibly dark. Alright, what am I inspecting here? Something destroyed? From the outside? From the inside? Excessive force? Desperation? Rage? Oh, it's a broken... Oh, it's the door. I see. Well, it looks like it was broken from the outside, right? Because if you were to break it and smash it, the pieces would go in. So somebody was maybe trying to break into this room. Uh-oh. No, we've seen other bodies. Oh no, it's Dad! Victim was cornered. Punctured throat. No other wounds, no footprints in the blood, no signs of struggle. Ooh, so did he puncture himself? Okay, so we can't inspect him, until we put everything back the way it was. So the bottom of this handle looks like it's been in the fire. Right? The bottom half looks like charred. Alright, let's take it. Okay, we got overturned pen holder. This is possibly our puncture wound. Shattered accessories. Accessories is spelled wrong. Something taken in rush. Pen, pencil, scissors, letter opener, ruler. Okay, we don't know what it is, but... It's that way. Okay, it's a pair of scissors on top of a wire spool. Oh, it's that elevator. Okay, that's over next to the cliff. Okay. Cool. Got it. Alright, so maybe... Okay, so there was an axe in here. So possibly somebody axed through the door. Somebody was coming in the door with the axe. And... But why wouldn't they just murder them with the axe if somebody used the axe? Okay, maybe somebody was trying to get in here to prevent Ethan's dad from killing himself. There it is. I was like, where is the elevator? Alright, so our scissors... Oh, there's a path somewhere. I just walk straight to it. Scissors should be here. I don't necessarily feel like I need to go up yet. Okay, these are very bloody scissors, so take that. I'm not going to go up just yet. But at least that's an easy way around. I was like, do I have to get back through the mines in order to get back up top? But elevator. Alright, so far, no other open doorways. Oil storage. High voltage. Yeah, this must be where they get all that water and turn it into electricity. Alright, let's put this scissors back. Now let's see if that's enough to do it, and if not, we'll keep on going. Alright, we've put two things back in place. Hey, that's it. Okay. Eat a little bite of pizza. Mmm. Delicious. Really? Nothing here. Oh, there we go. Ah! Okay. Okay, so here we have Travis, who we believe is Ethan's older brother. We have Travis, right, because he's got the jacket. And we've got Dad. Dad has the scissors. Travis has the axe. Okay. Alright, here we've got Dad at the door, and we see Travis coming up. So Dad's going to shut the door. Travis is going to axe it down. And then this scene will happen. Scene where he takes the axe? No? Okay. Oh, there's more out here. Oh, hang on. Hold on here. May not be as as easy as initially thought. Let's see. Okay. Travis has the axe. Dad is holding his neck. Hang on. Also, the axe is charred there. I don't know if it was charred the entire time. Okay, it's definitely charred here. Dad isn't holding his neck here, though. So it could be that this is... Is this our first scene? But I don't understand why he would die here. His body is here. Unless Travis brought him back. But he clearly is out here holding his neck. It appears. Or no, maybe he's holding the side of his face? Really hard to tell. Okay. I'm saying, whoa, Travis, calm down. Alright, we still need another scene somewhere. Do you think it's over by the elevator? So, Travis at some... Zoom! Zoom! Hello, Owen! How are you? Thank you for doing your daily zoomies. Heard it was time to be scared. I hope not. Alright. We went too far away from the scene. So let's get back in it here. Okay. And Dad is definitely dead here. And knife wound on this side. Hello, husband of mine. Thank you for doing your daily zoomies. Okay. So we have... Okay. So... hydration. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. That's a good idea. Delicious water. Okay. So the body is here. So the body ends up here. Right? So Dad stabs himself? I will let you know if I want another slice. Thank you. I was waiting for mine to cool down. I tried to take a bite and the pizza sauce was like lava. But I'm working on it now, so thank you. Okay. Hello, Des. How are you? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Okay. So, body ends up here. Body ends up here. But this is not necessarily scene number 5. But it could be. Could be that we get here, Dad stabs himself in the neck. Travis. Okay. So Dad's about to shut the door. Travis has got to knock it down with an axe because pieces are on the inside. Okay. The problem is Travis had to grab the axe from here. And we see other scenes of him with the axe outside. So how did he get the axe outside? He still has the axe here. Dad's like, whoa. Hold on, dude. Aha. This must be our last scene. Wait a second. Dad has the axe. Okay, Travis is coming out of the thing, and Dad has the axe? Okay. Travis come out the mines. Dad waiting with the axe. So then something happens where now Dad has the axe. So maybe there's some kind of scuffle. Okay, so if Dad had the axe originally, that makes sense. So there was a scuffle, maybe, and at some point Travis got the axe away from Dad, and Dad says, whoa, hang on there, buddy. Then we come over here, and Dad falls down. And Travis is like, hello, Farrier, welcome to the stream. Hello. Okay, so we come over here. Travis still has the axe, and he's like, Dad's like, whoa, and then I tripped and fell. And then we go up here, and we go up the stairs, and Travis is like, I'm gonna bust this door in. And then we get here, and he's like, I'll kill myself first, and he does. That seems logical.
Where's my mother? Why are you standing in the sleeper's way?
She had an accident.
Zoom.
Travis, put down the axe.
Thank you for doing your daily zoomies! Woohoo!
An
Zoom!
accident. I didn't want her to get hurt. Oh no, so sick.
I didn't want her to get hurt, but I killed her.
Where's Ethan, goddammit? Talk to me!
Okay, okay. He wants to burn Vandergrift's room. Look, Travis, just leave me alone.
You worked on your cross stitch today? I'll have to check it out. It's been looking super good.
Sleeper chooses vessels. You know that? To enact his wishes, he chose Mom. He chose me.
It's hard work. It looks like it. I can't imagine having to like count all those squares with that many different
I don't want to
colors.
hurt you.
You think scissors are gonna save you? Yes.
Okay. So he does end up stabbing himself, which feels lame, but
Didn't have to be this way. You could have helped the sleeper. Helped us.
you could have helped the sleeper, but I was gonna
You're
axe
a
you to
coward,
death.
and you'll be meeting Ethan again soon.
You finished the bottom set of the fairy wings? Ooh, I want to see it. I want to see it. Okay. So that one was fairly straightforward. In fact, that was probably the easiest one so far. Alright. So we solved this one. Trying to figure out where that, like, glow was going. This way? Also, am I still in the dream world? Okay. Thank you. Is it going over here? Everybody's dying in this game. Yeah. This is spooky. Oh, okay.
You disturb it, not me.
Travis, we can get rid of it. I know exactly what we're up against. Don't listen to what's in your head.
Oh, interesting. I was wondering, like, what is it bringing me over here
Sleeper
for?
was feeding on them. Their hate, their distrust. Ethan's father figured suicide wouldn't feed it, but it did. I could feel it sitting somewhere out there, fat as a bullfrog, digesting.
Fat as a bullfrog. Move lock? Why? Why do I need to move the lock? Why am I locked in here? I'm not gonna get, like, chased by something, am I? Okay. But just in case that happens, this is a dead end. That's important to know. I mean, maybe if it's like, you can move the lock and you can go back, but we'd prefer you to go this way. Okay. Alright. Yep, so now we're at the bottom of the dam, but on this side. And we can go this way. Okay. Still an incredibly beautiful game. Okay. Do I keep going? Do I go this way? Nope. Hello, game. Why did you have me come over here? Am I missing something? The game shut me in? Not shut me in, but kind of. And then opened one door going out the other way, and then showed me a very clear set of steps. Game. Anybody else think that's weird game design? Just me? Unless I missed something along the way. Right? Game led me in here. And then game's like, I give you a final scene, or like a final little bit, and then there's a very clearly open door. And then here's a path. The path leads you to stairs. But stairs lead you to nowheres. Unless... No, you can't climb on that. Okay. Alright. Maybe I have missed something. That feels like weird game design. Unless maybe that's where there's like a final thing and I have missed something, but okay. Okay, we're back on. Do I need to go back up? Up the wall? Or is there more down this way? Like, did I miss something back up there on the other side of the mine? Is there more in this building? Nope, we just made a big open game for you to walk around in. Okay. This is lovely, don't get me wrong. I just, hello, Evelyn, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good, albeit a little bit confused on where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's go back up, I guess. Unless somebody knows what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Just chilling now. Ooh. Let's see. I guess up? I mean, why would it give me the option to go up if this were like the end game and I'm supposed to be down here? But I don't know. That felt like very weird game design. Right? I mean, worst case scenario, we can walk back over, but like... I'm trying to think. So far, we have seen... What have we seen? We've seen the dad. He just offed himself. We have seen we've seen Travis die. That was the first one we saw, right? It was over at the very beginning. Where I think Grandpa saved us. Grandpa saved Ethan. All the besties are here. It's so fun. But right, okay. So the very first case we saw was was Travis gets run over with the train car and then beamed on the head with a rock. Yeah, Travis got him leg chopped off by the train by Grandpa. Ethan, I guess, escapes. We've been in the house, right? Like in the spooky house, and we did the doorway puzzle and we solved that. And then we went up to the church and we saw the uncle get like sacrificed or whatever. So the uncle, we've seen his death scene, we've seen Travis's. We just saw the dad, and we saw where the dad locked Mom in the thing. Yeah, Mama got drowned in the elevator. We saw that in the mines. Okay. So unless Grandpa somehow... This just takes me, like, back up and around to the church. So what is the game asking me to do here? Yeah. These are just all ways down from the church. I mean, I'm enjoying the walk. Don't get me wrong. Although this trail with all of its rocks in the way, while very realistic, would be really annoying to walk. But like, oh my god, hey Des, fancy seeing you here. like, aside from seeing the grandpa, I think it was just like mom, dad, brother, uncle, grandpa. Those were like all the family members we were presented with. We've seen everybody die except grandpa. But grandpa's the one who I think helped Ethan escape in the end. Well, now I feel really dumb for just like walking around a whole bunch, but I just want to make sure, like, I don't think there's anything we've missed. We did, like, whatever was this weird little, like, tent scenario, right? Are you running back? I don't know. I'm just, like, running around. Yeah, and we saw, like, the light that was, like, over here or whatever. We, like, went down the hill and we saw, like, the tent over here. I'm trying to figure out what we've missed, if anything. Because it feels like the game puts you on, like, a fairly circular path. Right? We came over here and we were like, oh, hey, there's all this. And we read those things. Because it felt like it was all... Excuse me. It felt like it was all kind of building towards something. In the mines. It felt like that was, like, big scene. And then mines drops you out at that other house. Down the hill. And then house felt like it was leading me to something that I must have missed. Ads. Okay, well, I think we're okay for a minute because I don't know what I'm doing and all I'm doing is walking. Like, do I need to... Oh, ads are done? Oh, I did not even know they were running. Right, so there's, like, this house again. And there's Ethan's house again. So it's kind of weird. Ethan and the other family are the only families here. Should I go back across the bridge? That doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense. The game was leading me, like, over there. And I'm not getting any, like, additional dialogue. Or any narration. Like, I went down there and then I was just there. There's anything for me to do there. Unless the game is, like, glitched. Okay, I know the game... What am I looking for? I don't know anything else to do. Or did I solve it and I just go home? Half paying attention because I'm eating? No, it's fine. It's just like, I came out of the mines. I went down to, like, the generator house down there. I saw the part where Travis attacked Dad. And Dad did a little stabby. And then it was like, okay, go through here. And it took me over to that area. And then nothing happened. So I'm just really confused. I don't know what I'm looking for. No, I didn't play with the dam. Maybe I'm okay. I don't remember seeing anything when we were walking through. I must have missed it because but I feel like I walked around a lot. But thank you, Des, because okay. So we just journeyed for a little bit. I must have missed whatever it was, because it felt like I got no indication on what to do. Yeah, I went in here, in this building. I got like a final scene of something. Right? When I ended the scene, I was in here. And it gave me the scene. And it was like... And I walked all around here. Right? I like walked around. Oh, I have to get really close. Okay, I literally... Like, all I did was like... walk by here. And that was not, I don't think, lit up. Okay, alright. Now I see. Okay. That one's locked. That one's locked. Okay. I just did not see that indicator at all. I came out here and I was like, nothing's happening. 'Cause I feel like, again, very clearly it's like, oh, oh, there's a hummingbird outside my window. Bye, hummingbird. Oh, that was fun. Clearly missing something in that building. This is what I did, there's nothing over here. Yeah, there's no way it was lit up like that, or I would have seen it. Oh, there should be a spot I can cross now? Okay. There was not before. Because I did this earlier. I came over here, and I was like, ooh, let me walk. Am I supposed to open? Maybe the other side? But like, why would it even have an open door on this side? Okay, that's closed? And I turned it. And I had gone upstairs and there was nothing happening upstairs. Why is there even an upstairs if there's nothing to do? Yeah, there's no way that was lit up that brightly when I was here before. But I did put up a hummingbird feeder. I just refreshed it, I think, yesterday or the day before. So. Oh, maybe over there. Doesn't feel like I'm not gonna get washed away in this, but okay, alright, now we're back on track. Look at us go. Anything over here? Hide any secrets? Okay. Alright, that was a little... that felt a little obtuse. And poorly highlighted. Okay. I mean, I guess not that I need the game to hold my hand, but still. Why lock a door behind me if you actually wanted me to go back that way? I don't know.
Ethan was close. I could feel him. A pinprick of light in the darkness. He would know me. He would know why I'd come.
Didn't he, like, write you a letter or something? Unless I've been Ethan the whole time. That's my working theory. But you never know. Oh. Well, this is very lovely. This reminds me a lot of Glacier National Park. Like, a lot. Super gorgeous. Hello, White Star Witcher. We're doing well. I'm guessing it's just this pathway. By pinprick of light, am I supposed to be following the sun? Okay. It's like some kind of fire. Oh. Yeah, okay, you could say some kind of fire, sure. With still smoldering embers? How recent was this fire? Okay, let's go see the cool lion out front, though. I like lions. When buildings have lions, you're like, ooh, they fancy. Maybe I should get lions for my house. Oh, those are like sad-looking lions, though. They're like, ugh. Yeah, I'm sure it's absolutely safe to walk in here. Okay. This way, perhaps. Ah! Yeah, I'll sense in a second. Ordo Curvus? Not sure.
Then fight it! I have to destroy the room!
Corvus.
Corvus.
Sorry. Ethan, I can't let you do that.
Oh, Ed's our grandpa. Okay. Okay, alright. Am I supposed to spell Corvus? It's a V, a U, an S. C. O. R. Okay. Yeah, let's go under the completely burnt and torched house. Nothing wrong here. Yeah, this is normal. I feel like this is very normal. Okay, alright, this is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Hello, Grandpa? Charred? Yeah, I would expect so. And a whole lot of nothing. Peaceful. Wait, Des, why are you saying this is fine so much? That's not unnerving at all. Oh! We don't have to put anything back in place. Okay, hello, Grandpa. This is fine. It's fine? You're not making me feel like it's fine, Des. In fact, you're giving me the opposite impression. Alright, Grandpa accepts his fate. Grandpa and Ethan... Grandpa and Ethan open door together. With, can of fluid. Ethan turning the tables. Okay. Okay. So... If anything, it's really sad because I love Yeah, Grandpa seems like the one chill dude who's not out to murder Ethan. Okay, so... So here, okay. I mean, is it just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Right? Is this, oh, is this whole thing 2? So wait, is it that, like, Grandpa sees him doing this stuff and then we go get the thing? That would be my only thought. Is that Grandpa sees us in here doing stuff, then Grandpa goes and gets the lighter fluid, then we open the door, and then Grandpa says, womp womp.
Ethan, I fought it off. It's okay.
Grandpa, get away from me!
Oh.
Your grandmother Gail is protecting me from
Oh.
it. Ethan, I can help you.
I found Vandergrift's diary. He said for the sleeper to wake up, someone has to suffer.
Yeah, lots of people have
Look.
suffered. Whoa! Yeah, lots of people have
When I
suffered.
found that room, I didn't wake him up. He's trying to wake up now. Vandergrift kept his victims alive. He made them suffer. That's what the sleeper wants.
We need to get in that room.
Do we? Why do we need to get in this room? Why don't we all just leave town?
I can squeeze through.
Oh no.
Grandpa, no!
Gail,
Yeah.
it has to be this way. The sleeper must not wake. Burning the room won't matter, Ethan. The sleeper's inside us now.
Grandpa, get back!
It's all really weird. Oh no, Grandpa.
We all have to die. Even you,
Oh.
even me.
It's hard to imagine he could actually be that calm, but maybe he is possessed. Aw, Grandpa. Whoopsie doodles. That's not great. Okay. Oh! Hello? Wake up, Ethan.
Ethan, wake up. Well, kid, you stopped it. It was horrible, but you stopped it.
Paul Prospero? Are you really...
Okay, we really aren't Ethan. Huh?
I was late. Too late.
You're right. You were too late.
What? Oh.
Here. Again. I knew this story. And it was Ethan's as much as it was mine. And it wasn't finished. Not yet.
I was like, he's not really here. Bridge. Dam. Yeah, I see. Church. This place. Stories. Question mark. Question mark. House of Portals? The Witch Forest. Sorry, what? Okay. So we went to the House of Portals, and we did the House of Portals. I know, poor Grandpa. And we were like, no, whatever it is, it's not the House of Portals. We went to the Witch Forest, that must be where the tent was, and we were like, no, not there. Somewhere there's a bear trap way back at the beginning. Somewhere there's the, like, train sign. And then eventually... Ooh, I don't want to travel there. Oh, I can travel. Okay, what is stories? Okay. I'm gonna go to the bear trap. I'm guessing I need to, like, find... These are the locations that I haven't found. Oh, but I can go back. Okay, Sure, I feel like we saw a bear trap somewhere. No? Okay. So maybe at each location it was like, hey, there's also an extra thing to see. Maybe you found it on your journey, maybe you didn't, and if not, we'll swing you back around and you can go check it out. Didn't need that, thank you. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, trap. No, I see that. Okay. Alright. Thanks for the scare, game. I definitely did not see that coming in. Whew, that really got me. Oh, okay. Hang on. Travel back. I clearly didn't do something right. I was like, oh, I see it. Okay. Oh. There's more traps that I need to find. Okay. This isn't terrifying at all. Okay. So there's a trap here. Is there something... Oh, man, I really don't care for this. Okay. Trap this way. And then there's a trap here. And it's all to stop you from getting over here? Game. Alright. Is there more this way? Okay. Ooh, I don't care for this part. Woo! My nerves, y'all. Alright, so we found the bear trap. I'm guessing we need to find, like, a couple more, like one or two more, and it'll give me a... Stop teeing, Des. Could I have encountered these originally? And I just managed to not hit any of them? Yes? Oh my goodness. I'm glad I didn't, because they're spooky. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of bodies. That's a lot of bodies. There's so many bodies here. There's too many bodies here. Let's read it. Sap by Ethan Carter. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed this old man had hidden a jade amulet in the forest. But the old man wanted the villagers to believe this, because then they would search the forest for treasure and not drink his sap. One cool fall night, someone set fire to the forest, and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so I see this bear trap, and then it leads to, like, house on fire.
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice.
Oh.
Thank you. Just leave it.
Was he having
I'll
some
read it
kind of,
later.
like, premonition, maybe, on how his grandpa could have saved himself? Which is also, like, bottles. Oh, no. One Dead in House Fire by Jeff Jermu, Bayfield County. Hang on, let me chew this. Fire damaged a historic home in Red Creek Valley Wednesday morning, according to officials from the Bayfield County Fire Department. A family of 6 was asleep when the blaze broke out at the remote house once owned by Albert Vandegrift at 48 Old Ogden Road. No. You cannot convince me that that house that was on fire had a street address. No. You can't. No. There's no road that went there. Gail Carter, 58. Wait, what? Gail Carter, 58, was pronounced dead at the scene. Gail is his grandma. So this must have been a long time ago. Remaining family members were able to escape. Carter's husband, Ed, our grandpa, 62, told investigators he may have fallen asleep with a lit cigarette in his hand. Firefighters were dispatched to the scene at 1:22 a.m. and remained at the scene until around 5 a.m. on Wednesday. They returned to the property 4 hours later to extinguish hot spots which had rekindled. So wait. Okay. So I'm trying to wrap my head around what's happening here. So a long time ago, and also I see that it's one of 2, and I think there's more on the back or something. So a while back, they were at a house once owned by Albert Vandegrift. This is the one that we just saw, theoretically, that was on fire, that had the secret room in the basement. Gail Carter, so Grandma Gail was pronounced dead. Everybody else was able to escape. So then they went and moved somewhere else to the house that's up on top of the dam. But the hot spots which had rekindled, like how... Oh, no. Hey, pick that up, please. Okay, one dead and... No. Zoom? No. Text. There. I think this is talking about... That's what... But the house that was part of the portal puzzle, I thought that was the Vandegrift house. But that one wasn't on fire. You know what I mean? Oh, a little ambiguous. After a heated public hearing, No Answers for Vandegrift Errors by Tom Otten, Bayfield County. Members of the Vandegrift family again gathered in the Bayfield County Courthouse today to debate the fact of the Vandegrift fortune, which has remained in escrow since 1961 when the family patriarch, Albert Vandegrift, 71, died in a mine accident. A mine accident? Do we think he's the monster in the mines? Albert Vandegrift? Is he who almost got me? The after effects of which nearly destroyed Vandegrift Industrial and severely damaged the local economy. James Vandergrift, 38, of Chicago, argued that his father's demands were unreasonable, and that many Vandergrift family members have personal reasons for wanting to avoid living in Red Creek Valley on the Vandergrift estate, as stipulated in the elder Vandergrift's will. The recent fire in which the Vandergrift home was damaged, he said, only underlined his family's concerns. On the Vandergrift estate? So is that the house that was on fire? That would be more of like an estate. Like it had lions out front. Like when you have lions out front, that's when you know like we're entering estate territory. Not just like this is my house on the hill. It's like I got lions out front. Big stone lions. So recent fire in which the Vandergrift home was damaged. Okay, so Albert Vandergrift dies, and then Ethan's family moves in? Like, were they renting out the Vandergrift estate while it was in escrow? Like, how does that happen? How does that happen? How did they come to be living there? Or are we talking about, like, the entire area is an estate? And like, oh, they were renting out the one house? I'm confused. We aren't making it very clear. Okay, alright. Traps and skulls? Nah. Okay, man, I don't want to get spooked. Okay. Okay. This is where I was earlier in the game. Okay, and it had like a picture of a sign, maybe? And I had come over here. Alright, portal's over there somewhere. Right, I like came over here. I was like looking all around here earlier. No, it wants me to find something else. It does feel like I'm getting far away, but... The problem is, they like really hid stuff well. I think this is talking about the house that was part of the portal puzzle. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's the message that you sent previously. That's not a new message. Come on, Chris. It's a little confusing. Okay. Okay, I see the portal up there. I don't think I should be getting too far away from it. And I wonder if, because it spit me out, like, up here, is the thing that I'm looking for up here. See, part of my problem, too, when I was initially looking for stuff, was like, you know, can you just wander around and find nothing? I mean, I think that's true, but... I hate the... I don't know, right there in the center, that looked like a person. That, like, little tree. Oh, that spooked me. Maybe I should consider myself good for having found at least 2 of them previously. But it felt like they made the tent in a way where it's like, if you're just, like, vaguely looking around, like, you'll see the thing. Versus this. It looked like some kind of, like, signpost or stand or something. Something with these mine cars. There's like log piles. I guess I feel like it has to be off the beaten path somewhere. Aha, is there something over there? Aha. Okay, good. Let's see how this spooks us. I'm sorry, what? Why am I chasing an astronaut? Why am I chasing an astronaut in the woods? Aha. Because I'm cardboard spaceship. Give me that astronaut, man. But... Oh, there he is. Whoa! What the snick snack is happening? Take me with you! Oh, they did. Oh, thank you. Oh, we in space. Ooh. My stomach just felt funny. Oh! Oh! No, I'm going in a wormhole? This is unfortunate. I can do something. Ah! Uh-oh. I'm in space. It's a very bright cluster of stars down there. Why am I in space? I know I'm in I know I'm in space, but it's a lot of bright stars. Is that the Horsehead Nebula? Might be wrong. Extraterrestrial containment capsule. Well, boys, they got me. Well, they got me. Extraterrestrial containment capsule. 86911. Oh, okay. Get got, apparently. Fangs. The beast had fangs, but was heavy and slow. So when it saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out, like the others before it. When it did not, the beast rose up on its legs and went to the place where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, bright and pure blue, that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home, but could not ignore the light, so it chased it deeper into the forest. When the light stopped, it did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle, feeling no fear. The trees turned towards the beast, pointing at it like needles, but the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. The trunk and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. As the ground disappeared, the beast realized it would never use its fangs again. Yeah, I did done get God, I guess.
Get out of my room, Travis.
Stories, stories. Always with the stories.
Get out!
I read the Fangs one. I liked the Beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
Oh. So we're in a treehouse. Interesting. Okay. Abstruse Tales, America's Finest Science Fiction, January 1964, 40 cents. Featuring The Yellow Hills of Mars by Douglas Spalding. Plus, Julian West, Michael Arden, Clarence Carlyle, and many others. Travis's Defacement, Gaylord. Okay. Cool. So Travis is just calling his brother gay and picking on him. And Ethan must have written something. I'm sure Travis is the beast. Probably why he seems to identify with it so much. Yeah. Travis seems like a shit older brother. Like. Cool. Hum. I don't really want to go to this one. Where is this one? Fucking no thank you. What do you mean it may not have actually been optional? No, Des. Des? 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 Okay, hang on. Let's see if it... Des. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I watch the videos. I know what it is. So, I can't be that spooked. Think I understand what I'm supposed to do, but I don't like it. I'm not a fan of this. If you don't like getting jump scared, this part of the video is probably not for you. I didn't watch much of it though because it looks spooky. Fuck, Des. I believe in you, Des. Yeah, no, you have to stay with me now. Okay, I am upset. I am upset. Jiminy G Willikers. Oh, y'all, I want to finish this game, but I hate this. Okay, down here, there's a scary man. If scary man, like, catches me or if I get too close to him or whatever, he's gonna freaking jump scare me and put me back out at the beginning. So, everybody get ready. He's like a spooky zombie man. I watched the video, so I watched Insim play it a little bit, but I don't really, there's something in the big room. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. So there's like 3 back loopies. That's a dead end. And we're looking for like miners' bodies or something. Here's one. Great. So we'll loop it around. And I think if we see him, we just gotta like run another way. This is fine. Okay. Hello, besties. You got this, bestie? Thank you. Okay, I heard the thing. So immediate pivot. But I think I still need to get the back of this loop, maybe? Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure where I am. Okay. Anybody let me know if I pass one? There we go. How's Ethan Carter? It's fine. Nope, I think that was behind me. Oh, that's a dead end. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine, y'all. Oh, I got further away. I'm getting further away again. I don't know where exactly I am. Yeah, he's just a little guy playing hide and seek. That's... okay. Whoop! We go around this way. Whoop. We go this way. Yeah, gonna do a little peekaboo. It's okay. We need this. We need this guy. We read. We inspect. We read. He is not dead, but eternal lie. The god of strange eons cannot die. We open the gate of old. Its guardian eyes have long grown cold. The name of our God, our truth, our key. He is that which is, which should not be. Okay. Yeah, that should be all. I remember you said there were 5, and I was like, cool, let me run until I find 5. Well, I'm mad. Okay, but that wasn't as bad. Look at how brave I am. Okay, manipulate the gate. Okay. Cool. Okay. Hang on. Give me, I don't want to manipulate the gate. Okay. Do I just have to figure out, like... oh, exit. Exit the gate. Thank you. Okay. So I have, like, a Z. I've got, like, a that. I think I put that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why are there 6? Okay. These two guys are on Z's. Alright, there's a square... okay, I see now that each ring has a symbol in it. So, who's Triangle Man? Triangle Man, you need to be a that. It looks kind of like a G. There it is. Okay. Triangle? Good. You're that. What's next? Square? Who's square? Who wants to be a square? Square? Z. Cool. Love it. Love that for me. Okay. The next one is Circle. Circle is also Z. Okay. Okay. Oh, Z. Star of David. I don't know what that is. But I'll try. Yeah, that looks like it. Okay. Alright. There better not be a sixth one. Right? I think I got your symbol correct. Okay, and then the next one up is the diamond. And it's the letter E or a 3 or something? Is it that? No, it's that. Okay, and this one is just... This one is triangle? Upright triangle. So do I have the bottom one wrong? Hang on. Are you upward triangle or downward triangle? You're upward triangle. I better not have to go out there and find somebody else. There it is. Okay, we got it. Alright, now this part, this next part, I also saw part of, and I know I'm not gonna like it, and I'm glad I'm well prepared. Because y'all know I don't like spooky under the water video game crap. Y'all know how much I hate that. Yeah. Okay, big tentacles incoming. No, I don't like tentacle guys. I don't like tentacle guys. I don't like under the water tentacle guys. Not a big fan. Don't tentacle me. I'm guessing I'm looking for another note. I am. Perfect. Curse of the Sea Thing. The Enochian Necronomicon. The ore miners had finally found it, but not all of them wanted to perform its ritual and summon the sea thing. Nay. Nay. One miner realized the ritual would unleash nays flood upon the world, and so the miner had no choice but to stab the others with blades. Blades shards of magic elt down. What is happening? Nay! In response, Curse the miner, who now wanders the mine, doomed to prevent the others from summoning the sea thing and flooding the world forever. I did the whole thing without getting jump scared, though! Dude, when I am scared, I can move. I can move quick. I can bob and weave. You know, can't catch me. I'm zigzagging, weaving. Can't even catch me. All right. So what is?
I told you to stay out. God damn it! Look, it's dangerous in here.
Let's see
I'll
what the
read your
real
story
story is behind this.
Okay. And please don't tell your mother.
But I'm glad I watched the video before doing that,
You
because
go. Get back home.
it's fine when I know what to do. It's less fine when I don't so much know what to do. Interesting. What's in here? Fragile, keep dry, like a bunch of stuff. Alright, request for clarification. Dear Mr. Carter, United States Patent and Trademark Office has received your January 27, 1973 letter requesting further explanation as to why your recently submitted patent 527F2D was rejected by this office. As we explained in our previous letter, the patent was rejected for infringing upon a previously existing patent. We have on record from you more than 4 dozen requested patents submitted in the last 16 months. None has been successful, and all have been met with challenges by you. Mr. Carter, we would like to consider this matter and future matters administratively closed. Sincerely, Administrative Director. Deal. Get your shit out of our basement. Bring it to the goddamn dump. I'm so sick of stepping over your lifetime of failure on my way to the washing machine. I'm not kidding. Either you move it or I burn it. M. Okay, so Dad was a wannabe inventor. Oh, this must be all of his stuff. So he wanted to be like an inventor, and so he's been trying like his whole life to like submit trademarks and patents for inventions, but none of them work. And even the patent office was like, please stop sending us stuff, and so wife thinks that we are a failure. That sucks. Yeah, in reality, like, I don't remember what the Witch's Forest is. Hang on, we're gonna pop in real quick. on this. Oh. I was like, wait a second, this is not where I expected this to be. Isn't it like way up here somewhere? I should have looked when I was here earlier and read the note. There it is. We didn't get jump scared though. I'm excited by that. Ethan, honey, oh, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it. You know I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You just gotta pull your head out of them clouds, okay? Love, Mom. Alright. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, is any of this real? Is this all stuff that was just, like, dreamed up by Ethan? Is he been the sleeper the whole time? You know? Because, like, every one of these has, like, a make-believe story that feels like it's some way of dealing with his trauma. And then... House of Portals. I don't have to do the portals again, right? I can just go up to the room, I'm assuming. I'm just gonna take a quick look so we can get all the pieces together before we do the final... And I hope it doesn't give me a recap of everything that I'm looking at right now. So this was his story about the magician. Oh, right, but it was just like a distillery. So they were just like making moonshine. So the blaze reveals a moonshine operation. Okay, so maybe it is this house that got burnt. So, discovered an apparent moonshine still while battling a blaze in the woods off Old Ogden Road. Again, not sure I consider any of these things a road. Okay. Could be other stills. Oh, and a cigarette butt tossed at the scene likely caused the fire. So yeah, if his grandpa... So maybe this was the house. I guess this is... I thought it was just, like, old and decrepit, but maybe it did burn. So it sounds like maybe this kind of trauma is, like... Wow, Grandpa had a lit cigarette butt and didn't put it out and caused Grandma to die by causing a house fire. So maybe they lived there, then moved over here. Oh, this is a lot, man. It's a lot for one kid to go through. But again, is any of this real? Alright, I think we've done them all. Let's see what we get.
Christ, Ethan, you're in here again? You missed dinner. Mom and Dad are pissed. They've been looking all over the place.
Get out of here, Travis. Leave me alone.
Hey, Ma, he's in here.
And that man looks
Honey,
like a detective.
Be careful with that lamp.
Damn, the hell's wrong with your kid? Painting on walls,
No.
writing his
Uncle
stories.
Chad.
I mean, what the fuck?
Ethan! For God's sake. You missed dinner.
I'm sorry. I've been working on a story all day. How long have I been out
The
here?
Adventures of Paul Prospero,
Yeah.
supernatural detective.
Yeah.
Where do you get this stuff?
Pop, would you get Travis out of here, please?
He draws pictures on walls. What the hell is that?
Chad, shut up.
You got yourself a faggot for a Sundale.
Travis, let's go. Come on.
Faggot! Ethan, you're a fucking faggot!
Travis, stop it!
Oh!
Shit! Shit!
Everyone, go! Get out!
Get out! The smoke, it's toxic.
Oh God! What do we do? What do we do?
Oh no. think we're making it out of this one, kid. Yeah, that escalated insanely quickly. This is sad. Just a little guy.
I wrote about you, but I don't know if I created you.
You made me real.
I can't go yet. I have to finish my story about you. I wrote stories about everyone.
I know you did. But my story's done. And it's a fine story.
I can let go?
You can let go.
What happens then?
Another story, kid. What else?
Be right back, sobbing. Yeah. Ads? Okay, well. Not much I can do about that, sorry. Yeah. Oh. So they're trying to put out the fire. Oh, that's so sad. Ugh. Where's the lions? Gosh. That's tough. Whew. Yeah. Holy cow. That was a good one. That was an interesting one. So yeah, it seems kind of like... Here, I'll switch over. Well, I'll switch over the camera. It's just doing... If it does anything else, I'll try to remember to switch back to desktop. But yeah, so it seems like it's just like Ethan had like a lot of different like trauma and things going on in his life, and his way of dealing with it was just to like create these fantasy stories, these fantasy worlds. I knew what was gonna happen and I'm still crying. Yeah. Yeah, so he was just creating these like fantasy worlds to try and escape everything, and then one of the things that he liked to do, I guess, was like go out to this old like estate house or whatever, and just kind of... Oh, you're out of ad jail? Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was poor timing on ads, but not much I could do. Why for sobbing? Just the ending was pretty sad. So it seems like at the end there, like, yeah, Ethan had gone down to like play in this house, and he yeah, he went down to play in the house. He was like coming up with stories, coming up with this idea of this like cool detective, and I don't know, it's tough. Like, did he use that as a way to... It's so weird, though. It's so weird. I'm trying to, like, put the pieces together, and I gotta be honest, like, I'm not entirely sure I understand what happened. So he was making up stories about this, like, supernatural detective. Thank you for the hydrate. Everybody feel free to hydrate along with me. Water is delicious. Delicious. So what? So Ethan was using this like fantasy escape as a way to deal from trauma, So his entire family came down. Oh, thank you for the watch out for weird people. So his entire family came down to find him. I guess he had vanished. They were looking for him because he'd gone missing all day or whatever. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I got sound back. No, okay, that's just the end of the game. Okay, just double checking. So, yeah, basically his entire family was kind of horrible to him, except for his grandfather, or maybe his dad, because, like, his mom yelled at him, his Uncle Chad and his older brother Travis, like, bullied him horribly. His dad, at the very least, didn't seem to stand up for him at all, although his dad was okay, but I think, like, his dad was basically so browbeaten by his mom, and his mom, it sounds like, had anger issues, and so it seems like maybe his dad just couldn't be, like, a hero in his story, because he couldn't stand up to the mom and really protect Ethan. But maybe it kind of seems like, yeah, his granddad was the only, like, super decent one, because clearly his granddad tried to stand up for him, like, in front of Travis and stuff like that, told him to stop messing with him. But in the end, it's like, they all went down there to go find Ethan. They finally found him. And then, I don't know if it's just, like, the mom or her anger where she swung that lantern, ended up setting the house ablaze. And so, Ethan crawls away, right, to go, like, sit and curl up on this mattress, essentially to die. Like, I don't think there's any way he was surviving that, right, with smoke coming in the door, huge fire right outside, not to mention an entire house on top, because he was, like, down in this basement area. And the family was clearly, hi, Medio! Yeah, you're just catching the end of it. Ethan Carter was super good. A little weird. I'm kind of talking through the ending right now, so I can't remember if you've played this one or not, but heads up on spoilies. But yeah, it was good, but weird. But yeah, so, like, but in the end, it's interesting because it looked like the entire family is coming together to try and save him. Like, clearly, like, they're getting buckets, they're running to and from the lake. Like, Travis even managed to catch his jacket on fire. So, as much as they clearly, like, were mean to him, deep down they must have cared. Otherwise, why would they have risked their lives in the fire to try and save him? You know what I mean? And it's tough, because then what? Do they just live with the guilt of him having died? Although the ending is, again, kind of ambiguous, but I get the feeling that Ethan did kind of curl up and pass away. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting to go through all those stories. Yeah, the familial drive took over a little bit, but yeah, it was too late. I don't get the impression that the family died in the end. Maybe all the stories that Ethan made up, maybe that's what he was hoping would happen to his family. Like, maybe they were just so mean and awful that he made up these stories about, like, man, I wish they were dead because they're so mean and awful to me. But maybe I can bypass the guilt of wishing they were dead by turning it into, you know, in my mind there's some external force that's causing them to be so mean to me that I wish that they were dead, and that's like a justification for it. Like I said, to overcome the guilt of wishing that on a family member. But yeah, it seems like just Ethan dies, the rest of the family survives, so then there's, you know, how they go about that. I had a feeling from the beginning, even though I kept saying, like, to be fair, I kept feeling like we were Ethan the entire time. I think I called, like, our dad a lot, and maybe that's, I wonder if that was almost, like, intentional. I guess I could have I kept forgetting that we were supposed to be, like, a detective the entire time who was looking for Ethan, but in reality we were a part of Ethan the entire time, because we were just, like, a figment of his imagination and his way of coping with the things that were going on in his life. And so part of it is also, like, were we part of that very last, like, imagination, or part of his, like, last thoughts right before he passed away? I don't know. It's a good game. It's got, like, a lot of layers. Story really makes you think. This one kind of caught me with the feels a little bit in the end, but not a whole lot, honestly. Like, I'm not crying over this one. I think I would be if I shared, which I guess I'm blessed that I don't. I'm glad that I don't share some of these, like, feelings or memories. Like, I have some tough feelings with my mom that I've kind of, like, talked about before. She was, I think, not kind a lot of my childhood, but, like, you know, I never felt any way about, like, my dad, or I didn't have any uncles that I, like, knew very well or anything like that. I have, like, an older stepbrother, but he's, like, 10 years older than me, and he and I didn't really interact very much. So I don't have any of these feelings towards my family, but I feel like if you were somebody who had gone through any one of these kind of scenarios or had issues, like major family issues in your past, like, it would definitely be, like, I think that would resonate a little bit more, but for me, it kind of doesn't. It was an interesting story. I think part of what was tough is also just trying to figure out what was happening. And for me, my brain was constantly in its own, like, detective mode about, like, hey, what's going on here? Like, how are all these pieces? And it's not until I actually sit down and talk about it at the end that my brain's putting it together. But maybe if I were a little quicker in putting it together, it might have, like, hit home more. Could be, like, a third-person perspective when we saw Ethan and his family at the end, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, absolutely it could be a third-person perspective, or just, like, what are they... like an omniscient, I guess, third-person perspective where you're just, like, kind of overseeing an event that happens. But yeah, are we a part of that story? Are we not a part of that story? It's an easy story to feel sympathetic to, absolutely, right? Poor kid. But, like, yeah, I don't think, okay, it didn't have you crying either. I agree, it's kind of like I heard a true crime story and sat back and went, whoa. I think it's really well done. I think it's really interesting. I think if I had just a little more direction in the end where I didn't have to, like, walk all around for a hot minute, I would have been, like, a little more on track and invested rather than, like, missing the one icon that I could do. It's tough, too, because there was a part of me the entire time that was expecting, like, am I going to have to fight the sleeper? Am I going to have to do something... Is something otherworldly actually going on? And maybe that's, like, a little bit of the horror perspective, is that no, there was nothing otherworldly going on here. It's just people being awful to a kid, which is sad. It's sad. It's a sad story, and it sucks. And it sucks that things like this happen to people, especially to kids, especially from... And having a son, like, it kind of hits home a little bit, like... Okay, now it's got me hitting me in the feels. There it is. Like, I can't imagine ever doing anything like that to my son, but I know there have been times that I've been, like, so frustrated and so mad. Like, there have been times, especially when he was, like, a little baby, where he would just cry incessantly. And there was one time where, like, when my husband, Mr. Spaceship, was, like, out of town for 5 days in a row, and it was just me taking care of the baby, and this is when he was really, like, an infant, like, less than 1. And I just remember getting, like, so upset, and I called my husband crying, and I screamed at the baby because I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know how to handle it, and... Sorry, if you cry, I'll cry, I know. And it's just one of those things, like, having had a mom who had some anger issues, like... I just never ever want to be that towards my son. And so the idea of, like, doing any of those things or becoming that person in your son's life, like, I really genuinely never want to be that person and can't imagine being that person to somebody. So I guess even if you haven't always been through those things, it's, like, a good reminder, like, if you're a parent, treat your kids well, like, do the absolute best for them that you can. Thank you for the hugs. It's like, once you make it personal to yourself, then it's like the feelings get going. Thank you guys. But, like, just be, like, kind to other people, because you never know what they're going through, and, like, please don't be a person that adds to somebody else's trauma. Like, there's nothing in life that's worth that kind of thing. There's no reason to ever treat people like that, and it's sad that those things happen to people. And it's just tough. So I thank you all for the love, and I love you all very much, and I want to send that love right back to you guys. One of the things that I love about streaming, this is just like a whole section of me talking about my feels. One of the reasons, sorry, hang on, wait, never forget your grandmom's story for the first time. She had to spank my eldest uncle. She sat on the porch and cried because even though it was necessary, it hurt to do it. Normal parent instincts to cry over harsh things. I mean, I cried earlier today because my son has a diaper rash, and we're trying to heal it, and he was like in pain when I was doing his diaper change, and I felt awful, man. Like, it hurts. It hurts your heart as a parent, and I can't imagine doing something like that. So yeah, and one of the reasons like that I love streaming is I just really hope, I know we're talking about like some really heavy topics, but I hope that, you know, like people can come here and have a safe place to hang out. Like, I've always tried to have super chill vibes, and I want this to be like a warm, welcoming place where everybody can come hang out and watch me play silly video games, although this one wasn't so silly in the end. I think you got it perfectly, Paris. Thank you, Medio. But yeah, I enjoy having a space that people can come hang out and we can talk about things, and yeah, lots of love to everybody in chat. Lots of love to everybody who stuck with me through this one. Thank you all for voting for this. This was I think a really good pick. Only took us like 2 streams to get through. Didn't even take like the full 2 hours to finish it up tonight. Probably would have taken less if I'd not been running around the entire map again. But yeah, I hope you all have a great time. I'm probably going to end it here. I know that's like maybe not the greatest place, but I really don't have much to do for the next, I only have like 10 minutes left in stream. Blueprints round? No, I'm not going to play Blueprints today. I think I would take the rest of the night off. Like I said, our baby's had a diaper rash, plus he like threw up last night, so I had to clean up like a lot this morning, and I've kind of had a little bit of a headache, so I'm probably just going to take the rest of the night and eat the rest of my pizza and drink my Diet Dr. Peppy. Dr. Peppy. Oh, man. Glad that you share your perspective and own story. Yeah, it's hard. Like, Dr. Pepper. One of the reasons I also enjoy really playing these like story-based games is because they make you think and feel. Like, for anybody, I don't want to spoil it, but for anybody who hasn't watched me play Call of the Sea, like that one really hit home, like thinking about like me and my relationship with my husband and stuff like that one hit me really hard. A lot of these games do. And I enjoy that aspect of them, and I enjoy getting to share that with people. I've thought in the past where it's like, you know, what if I was like a VTuber or a PNG tuber and then no one could actually see my real face? But I also, then I would have to worry about what I'm wearing or what I look like every day. But I think there's something too about having like a connection with somebody and seeing somebody experience real emotions like that. Like, as much as you can hear it through people's voices, absolutely, I think there's something to seeing people go through this and sharing those emotions. I know at the end of my Outer Wilds playthrough, I think like I think that video has over like 2,500 views or something like that on YouTube. Like, it is far and away the most watched video on my channel, and a lot of people made comments like, wow, it's so like nice to be able to like see somebody go through those emotions and share those emotions with people and that kind of stuff. Oh wait, let's see. Your second uncle, was a Hellion. Got it. There we go. She got really tough with him. Tried to steal Canada geese eggs in high school. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I bet your grandma was pissed. This is why I prefer VTubing though. Yeah, when you cry and sob, it's so ugly, and there's something very, very vulnerable, right? About saying, I'm gonna sit here in front of the camera, and when you see my emotions, they're real emotions. It sucks when I don't like a game very much, like it comes across. Deadly device, I'm looking at you. When a story hits me hard and I start crying, which is a lot of these, like you see those kind of things too. So I don't know. I think there is something about that vulnerability and being open with people, especially open with, well, a lot of you guys have been following for like a long time. Technically strangers, because I've never met any of you except my husband who's in chat and I see him all the time. But yeah, it's very, I don't know. It's very exposing and it makes me feel vulnerable, but vulnerable in a good way. And it's nice that we have like a good chat, good people here, a good environment that I can also express these kind of emotions and nobody's like making fun of me for it, right? It's nice to like, I don't have like a Travis in my life or something like that who's like bullying me. Well, I do have an ex-boyfriend named Travis, but that's another story. But yeah, I'd rather watch it and connect with someone else than do it myself. A lot of people are like that. And to be fair, that's me with the scary games. I watch people play scary games because I can't do that. And I'd rather just watch somebody else. Like, I'd connect with them. And I still get spooked when I watch people play scary games. But yeah, that's something that I enjoy doing. And I don't do it myself. So yeah, alright, y'all. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. Let me switch over. Let's see if there is anyone to raid. And while I'm looking for that, next streams, Sunday, we'll be playing Blueprints again. And we'll see how we do on that and see how far we go. A person who pokes at you for showing emotion, you show them your fist back, preferably against their fat nose. No, I was trying to be anti-violent with Star Witcher. But yeah, we'll be playing Blueprints on Sunday night. We'll be playing Ghost of Thornton Hall, which I'm excited for, on Tuesday. And then next Thursday, we will be returning to Myst. We will be playing Uru Beyond the Ages or whatever it is. So we'll be starting the next Myst game, which I think will take us several weeks. If I remember correctly, the estimated playtime was about 15 to 20 hours. So that may take a while. But yeah, we're going to return to Myst. We're going to go to the 5th game in the series, which is Uru. So if you're interested in that, that's what we'll be playing. It was also the thing that got the second most amount of votes when I did the poll. And plus, I'm excited to get back into a Myst-like game. So I think it'll be really fun. So we'll do that next Thursday. Let's see. Zoom! Thank you so much. Where's my zoomies? What am I on? I'm on my camera. Camera, zoom. Oh, no, that's right. It does the chat thing. Hang on. Zoom! There it goes. Spaceship zoom! Oh, wait. Oh, the other way. Zoom! Bloodline can't do anti-violence. Got heritage riddled with violent bloods. You could be the change maker, White Star Witcher. Alright, who's up doing their thing? Let's go over and let's read That King Bunny. I'm gonna watch, I really like That King Bunny. This may not be everybody's vibe, but it's a super welcoming environment, and that's kind of what made me think of it, is that Jay, aka That King Bunny, I think I've talked about, I watch Previewed on YouTube, which is their channel, but those people, the Peaches, they are a super welcoming community, and so let's just go show them a little bit of love. If anybody needs the raid message, I put it all in caps. There it is. But, yeah, that'll be our raid message. We'll go over there. You don't have to stay long. They're playing Mass Effect, which I think is probably not a very similar game, but we'll go raid over there. I gotta remember to do the raid now button. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Thank you for hanging with me through this game. Thank you for hanging with me through all my emotions. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. So I hope you all have a great night, and hopefully I will see you all in another stream. Bye, everybody!